Hello everybody, Slim Kirby here, welcome back to more of the Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga playthrough. These next couple of parts are going to be kind of non-progressing, as I've already stated in the last video. We're going to be kind of going around the world now that we have all the potential upgrades and all of the abilities that we've gotten throughout the game. And basically, we're just going to kind of scan through everything, try to find some extra beans, revisit a couple of mini-games, and just do things like that as we kind of get closer and closer to the end of this game. So the first thing we have is we took I took the warp pipe back up here to Stardust Fields. And the first minigame we have is the border jump. We have done this once to get across the border. But you can actually do this a couple of times to get some unique rewards. So we're going to go ahead and attempt border jump number 2. Now for all of these things, there is like a reward of some kind, and all of these patterns are new. And honestly, some of these can be pretty difficult, too. Okay, cool, we got through that one. So, when you complete level 2, you get a prize. And what exactly is our prize going to be? You've cleared level 2. That was some great jumping. How about a beanie reward to commemorate it? You can't find this type of bean just anywhere. All yours. Enjoy. So, we get the elusive Hee Beans. So these are the beans that we haven't seen in this playthrough yet. You normally get these beans from all of these minigames that you play throughout the game. You have to come back to the minigames, you play the minigames, you beat the higher stages, and you get more of these beans. And that's how you basically come across these things. They are pretty rare, I guess you could say. So now we're going to take the Super Border Jump Challenge, which is level 3. Obviously, it's going to be hard, I imagine. And see, like, yeah, they're really going, like, all over the place. So yeah, you really have to train yourself to, I guess, kind of memorize these formations they do. And again, the formation is pretty much the same every single time. So you literally can just memorize this and just try it over and over again. Okay, cool. We did it. We beat level 3. We're going to go ahead and leave. And we're going to get the next reward. So for clearing level 3, you get 3 Hee Beans. But as you probably figured, that's not all. There's also another level as well. Do you want to play Super Border Jump Sunshine? I see what they're doing. They're just adding titles to the end of all their border jumps. And now we have level 4, and oh my gosh. I don't want to say level 4 is insane, but it definitely gets you thinking about this. Ah, damn it. Okay, gonna try again. And there we go. That is Super Border Jump Sunshine. And for clearing level 4, you get 5 Hee Beans. Which I believe this should be enough to get one of the coffee drinks we need still. But yeah, that's basically, this is essentially a place you can go to get the Hee Beans if you want to pick them up. Now, if you go back in here, want to play, you can actually do any of the border jumps you've done before. However, if you say no, you have the complete border jump, which is basically all 5 levels of the border jump in one session. So you get only 3 lives to do pretty much border jump 2, super border jump, and super border jump sunshine. You essentially have to do all of those just on 3 lives, and it's very, very difficult. And yeah, if you make it through that gauntlet, you will get a reward of 7 Hee Beans. So honestly, I'd say level 4 is probably more worth it, just because, well, with level 4, you get 5, and it's much shorter. So even though you get more for the highest level, the complete border jump, it just makes more sense to do the level 4 one over and over again. Now, I'm going to save myself the frustration here, because technically, I've done the complete border jump on my channel before. I actually uploaded a video when I was doing retro achievements for this game of me actually attempting that. So because it doesn't give you like any sort of progression, I'll just link to that video in the video description and then just kind of use that as my, well, hey, if you want to see me do the complete border jump, I have done it before, so definitely take a look at that if you want, but I'm not going to do it for this playthrough. It's only 7 Hee Beans. We'll get all the Hee Beans we need through other events, and if I ever need to get more or grind more, I can just come back here and do this again, and do like level 4 again. Because if you do one of the levels again, you'll just get that reward again, so you can kind of use that to your advantage. So yeah, that's pretty much this minigame. The next minigame is Minecart Madness, but there's also a few things we can do in the Hoo Mountain area. And I'm also going to scan Stardust fields for any beans we may have left behind. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to cut back to the Hoo Mountain when I'm done. So yeah, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so there was actually not any like underground bean spots or any hidden blocks in the Stardust fields. So I actually just decided to come straight here. So there was nothing really else of major notes in Stardust fields, so we can go ahead and move on. So next up, we're going to be kind of exploring the Hoo Mountain area. And there are definitely some things here. As you may notice, there are bean spots here. That is mainly because when we came through here the first time, obviously we couldn't get these bean spots because, well, we didn't have the hammers yet, and we didn't have the hammer techniques either. So yeah, we can actually do stuff here now, which is kind of interesting. And more than that, we have the super hammer, so we can get through here now and see what's in here. I think we just have like some more blocks and stuff, so we're not going to get anything major here, but still, I mean, you know, it's some extra content, it's some extra items, it's definitely worth checking out. They decided to put stuff here, so we may as well see what we can find. That spot over there looks kind of interesting. Let's see if we can maybe get over there. Can I get over there? Okay, I have to fall down from higher. That makes sense. Can I at least get up here? Oh man, I can't even get up there now. I might be able to use Tornado here, though. Yeah, there we go. Okay, some super mushrooms. Wait, we have coins still. And we also have one of these blocks. You know, these fun blocks that I just don't enjoy doing at all. But hey, they're for coins, and with coins you can buy items, and with items you can survive for longer, so, you know, I can't really complain too much, I suppose. But yeah, let me fall down here really quick, because this seriously looks like this could be something. Yeah, see, Mario's kind of... Yo, Luigi, something's here! Hold on, let me do this again. Okay, here, this is where I need to be. Oh, just a chuckle bean. You know, I should have expected it would be that, but still. A little disappointed, admittedly. So I'm not going to go for all these underground spots. I'm just gonna grab some that are in like the immediate area if I find them. Also, we just totally got a nut right there, I guess. Thank you for the nut, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is in this room right here. So we're gonna have to go back. But that's okay, because there are more things. There are more things around that we can take a look at. So yeah, if there's any bean spots in the way, I'll grab them, but I'm not going to climb up Hoo Hoo Mountain again just to get more chuckle beans, because I technically don't need chuckle beans anymore to get all of the items. Really, the only reason you'd want to collect chuckle beans are to get, like, multiple copies of the coffee drinks we've been making. And there would be a purpose for that, don't get me wrong, it's just that for just simple game completion, I don't really need to do that. So I believe we need to go in this cave right here. I believe we couldn't get everything in here before because there was a Koopa blocking the road. I think so, anyway. Oh, right, no, this was this thing. So I did actually learn something about this thing. Yeah, if you put water in this, you'll get either a bean, a coin, or a mushroom. So there's actually multiple rewards you can get with this thing. Thank you for the people in the comments section pointing that out. I do appreciate it. And here we go. This is the guy I was looking for. So now that we have the hand powers, we can actually knock this guy out of the way. That's right. I'm no slouch. And we have another Monty Mole right here. Congratulations. Excellent job making it all the way here. Let me commemorate the moment with this. Take it, please. And we get a golden mushroom. I think we've collected a few golden mushrooms in this playthrough, if I remember correctly. Yeah, we have. Basically, they just max out your HP and bros points for a single brother. So they're alright. They're pretty nice items. But I'm obviously going to save them for later when I need them more, probably. And we even have super nuts as well, which is also a pretty nice item. I think there's also ultra nuts, so we'll probably get even better items the more we go throughout the game. So yeah, I think we're done with this, so we're going to once again climb back up. And I think it's going to be minigame time again, because I think we have the next minigame we have, I believe, is the Minecart game. So we'll be taking a look at that very, very shortly. Actually, no, I need to go to the bottom of the mountain. But yeah, pretty much if you climb up Hoo Hoo Mountain again, where you fought Dragon Ho-Ho and Hoo-Hoorus, the two mountain bosses, you'll find a lot of bean spots along the way, spots like these. So if you're short on chuckle beans, definitely go up there and kind of collect things, because yeah, there's a lot of spots here. Just because this was quite literally the location we went to right before we got to the next part of the game, where we actually did get the hammer and everything, so naturally we'd be missing all that stuff. So I believe this is the minecart right here, but we're not going to go there just yet, I think. Actually, I might have to, because, yeah, okay, this is too tall, so I have to do the minecart game next. But that's okay, that's okay. I guess I'll go ahead and talk about that game next. Pretty much the minigames are very similar to the minigames that came before them. So much like the border jump, this minigame actually has a couple of different levels. And as you complete higher levels, you'll get more Hee Beans, and that's pretty much how it works. So we're going to go ahead and ride the carts, and I believe this is level 2. If it's not, I'll cut it out, but I'm pretty sure it's level 2. It seems pretty easy so far, so I don't really know. Seeing a lot of like unique enemies anyway that I didn't see the first time. Okay, yeah, this looks kind of new right here, so I think this is level 2, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, we got just enough. Perfect. Next stage. You've made it to level 2. Well done. Tell you what, I'll set you up with beans. These little fellers are rare. An old coot like me don't need them. Go on and get beanie. I still love that green dog. That green dog is just so cute. I wish I had a green dog. So yeah, again, as you go throughout the levels, you'll get higher bean increments, and that's what we're going to be basically doing here. I think this is level 3 now, and I think that once you complete all the levels, you'll be given the ability to choose, much like you could in Border Jump, so that's good. That's good that you have that opportunity. But yeah, as you go through these levels, like, you do have to definitely be on your toes. There's like a lot more obstacles in these higher levels. And I think if you get hit, you do lose some of your crystals, if I remember correctly. Oh wow, I just barely made that. That was a lot shorter, but there were definitely a lot more obstacles to deal with. So here we go. Got 3 beans for level 3. I don't know what exactly we need in terms of bean amounts. Actually, I can look it up right now. So I need 10 Hee Beans for the tea espresso, and I need 25 for the tea blend. So overall, that's 35, I believe, is the ultimate number we'll need. So 35. What have I gotten so far? I've gotten 10, and I'm up to 15 now, so I still have about like 20 left to get, but still, I'll definitely get a bunch of them as we go through this. I think I'll even get like 10 of them for the next 2 levels. So we're going to head and ride again, and do level 4. So, some of the things you do want to kind of keep in mind while you're doing this, and this is something I never really picked up on, because I've said it before and I'll say it again, I didn't do like a lot of these mini-games when I first played this game, like for the first time. A lot of these mini-games were just kind of like, oh well, this is just something fun you do along the way. There's not really even a main purpose for this. Turns out I was dead wrong on that. There is definitely a reason to do this just for the, well, not just for the coffee side quest, but also for just in turn making your character stronger, because if you haven't figured it out, the coffee drinks are actually permanent stat increasing items. Just for the first time you make them, you also get those rewards of the unique accessories. So yeah, I never really thought to go back to these levels, and because of that, especially with this game, I was really unsure of how the mechanics work, because the first level is so easy. You literally just have to collect like 10 crystals or something and make it to the end, which is not really hard to do. So, as a result, I didn't really know what like those batteries were for. But yeah, the batteries, they actually keep the searchlight on, and if you want the searchlight on, you can use that to scare away enemies, like the boo enemies and the bat enemies we've seen in these courses. So there is definitely a reason to collect these. And I think if the searchlight goes completely out, like, you lose anyway. So, you know, that definitely is something you have to do. And I was just really unaware of that because, again, you don't have to do that at all in the first one. Like, why would you do it in the first one? There's, like, no reason to. So, am I going to need, like, 30 for this? Oh, I actually lost a whole bunch of them right there. Oh, wow, I do need 30. Okay, so this one will actually be kind of hard. So I'm going to have to try this one until I get it right. But yeah, that's pretty much what I found out with this game. And again, it's kind of interesting when you think about it from that perspective, is that if you don't come back to this minigame, which you think is just like a one-off minigame, yeah, there's actually more to do with them. So there is a reason to come back, which I think is kind of cool. So yeah, I'm going to cut till I finish this. So hold on, guys. Oh my god, okay, I actually did it. Sweet. I got hit once, so it wasn't the max amount I could have gotten, but still, I got a good amount, I'd say. Level 5. Get a nice beanie reward of, I believe, 6. Yeah, 6 Hee Beans, so now we only have 10 left before we're done with all the ones we need for at least the one-time accessories, anyway. And if you talk to him again at this point, I believe you... I don't know if you just play level 5 again, or if you just play, like, any level you want. But either way, if you want to play more, definitely do more. But I'm pretty sure that's, pretty much that's all the ones you can do there. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and move on. And I believe, now that we have the Ultra Hammer, we can actually do more things in this area. Because if you go this way, this takes you back to the minecart again. But if you go up here, well, first of all, got a nice bean spot right there. But we also have this Boo statue, which I think this just takes you to the other side of the mountain. So this is a shortcut down here from Hoo Hoo Mountain, or the Hoo Hoo Village. Yeah, because this is where I got that nut, so... Yeah, this is basically just a shortcut. But still, I mean, nothing wrong with shortcuts. And then if we go down here... we can now break these rocks, which we couldn't break before. Now that we have the Ultra Hammer. And this will take us to Guafafa Ruins. The area that Luigi could only get to by himself. So now we can explore this area a little more and do some more stuff here. Now that we have the Ultra Hammer, and I think just in general having both brothers, because we can get a few bean spots as well. Congratulations! Excellent job making it here. Let me commemorate the moment with this. Now we get a Max Nut. The best nuts in the game. I believe they fully heal you completely. They're nutty, but they're good. That's just not something anyone should say. And yeah, I believe, I think that's it for all the stuff in this area. There might be like some items here and there. I'll check the inside of the ruins really quick just to be sure. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the only thing worth mentioning aside from, obviously, like, you know, bean spots here and there for Chuckle Beans. Oh yeah, because we had that, and oh, I can't get in here anymore. Can we? Well, you literally can't get in here if you have both brothers. That's kind of interesting. Well, either way, I think we've done a pretty good job of kind of cleaning out the mountain. Obviously, there's a lot of bean spots on top of Hoo Hoo Mountain and the Hoo Hoo Mountain climb, but again, I'm pretty good for Chuckle Beans, so I don't really need to worry about those at this point. So, yeah, I think that's actually going to do it for this video in particular. We covered 2 of the minigames, we got some extra beans, we showcased a few bonus rooms where you can get more items and We saw the Monty Mole guy a few times. I think this was a pretty successful backtracking session. But obviously, we are not done yet. We still have more stuff to find. And I believe the next area we're going to go to is we're going to go back to the Chucklehuck Woods area, and then just in general kind of explore the southern part of the Bean Kingdom. Maybe if there's anything I missed inside the Hooniversity or just anywhere else, I'll grab that stuff too. But I think that's what I'm going to be focusing on next time. So this has been Slim Kirby. Thank you for watching, everybody, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later, folks.